Okay, we've got the gold brick 490 meters off the ground. If you look at the velocimeter, meter for velocity, the reason it's a velocimeter is when we let this brick go, you'll actually see negative numbers on there. You can think of it as a speedometer if you don't include the negative. All right, it's fine to not include the negative number on this. That would be the speed, how fast it's going. We're going to look at the force diagram. So we have 200 newtons of weight, and then we have 0 newtons of air drag right now. So I'm going to let this brick start falling, and we see it starting to speed up. And the first force diagram that we want to draw is going to be when it reaches terminal velocity. Alright, we barely have that arrow staying there, so that's good. Okay, now I'm going to scroll up a little bit. Now we're going to pay attention. You see that the weight, the force of gravity, is going to be the same the whole time. We've hit the ground, so I'm going to reset it. This time, after it reaches terminal velocity, I'm going to deploy the large parachute, and we want to watch and see what happens right after we do that, right after the large parachute comes on. And so when you're watching this video, you can probably pause it, and then you can use the greater than and less than keys to do frame by frame. So here comes the large parachute. Whoa! And then here's the large parachute a couple seconds after it's deployed. Oh, that's nice. Okay. And then eventually it's going to find its way to the ground, because that's what falling objects do. And there we are. And there's your diagram on the ground. It looks pretty similar to what we saw at terminal velocity, but we see a new name for it when it's sitting on a surface like that. Okay, so the 4 diagrams that you're going to have are when it was falling at terminal velocity, right after we released the parachute, a few seconds after we released the parachute, and then now it's sitting on the ground. Okay, and so if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and use the greater than and less than keys, and you can go frame by frame. So if you want to get a shot like right after the parachute opens, that would be a good resource to do.